Well, good morning from the Great Smoky Mountains. Today's adventure begins here at our house, where thankfully we didn't lose power through Christmas, which we did 2 years ago. We lost power for 3 days. So we do have some solar panels, and we had a couple times where the power itself went out, but we never lost power, which was a huge blessing. Well, we got a little bit of snow last night, so I figured I need to go run a couple errands. The sun is coming up, and I want to go check out some places you might know and love in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So, without further ado, let the adventure begin. Of the Beatles, here comes the sun, and it looks beautiful today. Beautiful sunrise here from our home in the Great Smoky Mountains. I think I want to head over to the old mill first. I think it's frozen over. I want to go see what that looks like. Here is a look at some of the snow we got last night, accumulated in front of the Dollywood sign. Our daughter Hannah has been working in a show here at Dollywood during their Christmas festival, and she is supposed to have some shows today, so maybe I'll get in when I bring her later today and show you some more video of what it looks like on the inside later. I saw some really neat photos of the grist mill frozen over. Well, let's head over to the old mill right down the road here. Before we head over to the old mill, I did want to show you the Dollywood parking lot. It looks so amazing. Off in the distance, you can see some of the roller coasters and the clouds and the mountains peeking through. It's absolutely beautiful. So we'll see the hours for Dollywood today. I know they've been shortening their hours with weather conditions to keep the host, the employees, and all the guests safe. So definitely keep an eye on Dollywood's Facebook page, their website for updated hours and when they'll be open. So like I said, hopefully we'll be open today, and I'll bring you inside the park a little bit later. Oh, it's so exciting to see the sun coming out, as it's been so cold for a number of days now. So it should get up into the upper 30s. It currently says that it's 28 degrees. Let's head over here to the right to the old mill. As we're now in the Old Mill District, you can see the Winterfest Wonders of Light walking trail sign that you can get to right down this road. If you haven't yet checked out the video on the Winterfest Wonders of Light, you can check that out on our YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description of where you can watch that video down below. Wow, check out this little fountain here out in front of the Old Mill Creamery. It is frozen over. See the creamery to the right. We love going to this little ice cream shop. I'll walk over here to the Pottery House. I've been wanting to try their little igloo dining. It's kind of cute. I saw this on their Facebook page. We just haven't had time to make it over here. Let's go check out the waterway here by the old mill. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Looks like the top section of the river above is frozen over. I forgot to bring my ice skates. This is beautiful. I think this is the first time I've ever seen it frozen like this. I've seen snow all around, but I've never seen a whole layer completely frozen. You can see the mountains in the background, and this section of the river is just completely frozen here up at the top, but the water is flowing down below. I see some people headed in to get breakfast, which one thing that this video can't convey is I can smell that breakfast, and it smells fantastic. So do me a huge favor, if you wish you were here having some nice warm breakfast at the old mill, smash that like button down below on this video. It is beautiful here right now. So excited to see that sun coming out. Next stop, the island. It's currently 9 a.m. in the morning, and you can see that parking is not an issue. As we come to the island, you can see the other entrance for the Winterfest Wonders of Light walking trail. This is the side that we recommend. It is open until February 19th, so you still have time to come and enjoy this Christmas light walking trail. If you'd like to see some tips on enjoying that, definitely check out that video down in the description. Let's cross over the bridge here. See the waterway down below us. Not frozen like the section over by the old mill, though I can see a little bit frozen up ahead on the sides. Got lots of snow out with all the Christmas decorations. Here is a look at the fountains. You can see it frozen along the outside. Got some red and green LED lights as it's Christmas time. I will say the little bit of snow that we do have just kind of takes the Christmas decorations to the next level. It's beautiful. The guy up ahead of me is putting some salt down on the ground. This is like a little ice skating area. Well, not really, but I don't think I've ever seen this fountain frozen like this. Check out these giant ornaments. Have a little bit of dusting of snow on it. Yeah, we definitely got a little bit of snow last night. As you can see the chairs here around the fountain show. Let's walk over here and check out some of the new rides that they've installed. I can see some people up top of Paula Dean's Family Kitchen enjoying some breakfast right now. We're gonna head back there and try out their breakfast soon in an upcoming video. We also just got our hands on an extra Skyfly ticket we're gonna be giving away very soon in an upcoming giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed down below on this video if you'd like to win that, along with some more things we'll be giving away real soon. Here's a new ride. It's kind of sports themed. And here's another new ride and a whole new section back here behind the Skyfly right next to the Timberwood Grill. We'll come back on a different day when it's not so cold and show you some more of these new rides here at the island. Well, that wraps up our look of the island here with the fountain show itself, not necessarily running, but just cycling through, and much of the outside here frozen. We're gonna continue on and go see what we can find in Gatlinburg. Now we're gonna drive over to Gatlinburg. So we drive through the Spur section of road between Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Let's see if we can check out some of the river along the way. I did want to show you something here on the Spur. You can see the main road itself, they keep pretty clear. Now over to the right you can see Gum Stand Road, and it looks like a number of vehicles that were abandoned. As you can see, this little bend up ahead is not necessarily nice and black and clear. It's probably very slick. So I see people often ask, how are the roads? I would say if you're able to access wherever your cabin is, wherever you're staying, wherever you're going or doing on a main road, you're fine. If you have to go off little side roads like this is when you'll probably run into some trouble. I did want to stop at this bridge along the Spur so you could check out the river down below. A little bit of frozen patches around the edges, but not as frozen as it was over by the old mill. You can see a little bit more frozen ice on the Gatlinburg side of the bridge, which is where we're going to continue on down. Let's go see if we can check out the trout facility. Maybe get some donuts at the donut fryer. So up above me is the road you take to get into Gatlinburg. We're inside of Herbert Holt Park, and you can see this section of the river is iced up on top. Water's still flowing below, but I think this is the first time I've ever seen it frozen like this. Normally this is the kids' fishing area here at Herbert Holt Park, but right now it's more like the kids' ice skating area, though I'm not actually recommending you bring your kids ice skating here. I'm just saying. You can see the playground here. This is really a great park. We've taken the kids here to a number of fishing tournaments that the city of Gatlinburg has put on, and they have a trout facility over here that they raise rainbow trout. Shout out to Travis and all the guys at the Gatlinburg trout facility for keeping the trout alive and well and combating some of the conditions out here during Christmas. I'm gonna hop back in my truck and head over by the village and walk along downtown Gatlinburg. We've made it into Gatlinburg. I can see some people having a snowball fight over by the Anakeesta tree. We'll go up to Anakeesta soon. I'm not going to do that on today's video, as we have the Greystone Lodge here, No Way Jose's, and I want to give you a look at the aquarium. It's got some snow on it at the moment, and check out the river here. This just looks absolutely beautiful. It's currently 34 degrees. After lunch, it will be getting up to about 43 degrees here in Gatlinburg. So most of the snow is going to be melting here as the sun is coming in, and it is such a beautiful day to be here in the Smoky Mountains. What I'd like to do is head over to the left, go walk down the street towards the Space Needle, and see if we can walk through the village. Check out how long the line is at the Pancake Pantry. All right, let's head across the street. Head over to the village. See if we can check out some of the snow people along the road here on our way across the street. 10:45 in the morning, and the line for the Pancake Pantry is going into the village, which is where we are headed. It looks like this snow person is checking their phone to see what is open right now. I don't think a lot is open except the Pancake Pantry. Maybe that's why the line is so bad. I mean, I know the pancakes are amazing, Oh, once again, the smells can't be conveyed on video, but it smells fantastic. Between the Pancake Pantry and the donut fryer, oh, it smells wonderful in here. I'm telling you, the snow just brings the decor to the next level as we go walk into the village. Let's go check out the fountain over here. This is the longest I've seen the line for the Pancake Pantry. So this fountain isn't frozen over as I've seen it before, but there is quite a bit of ice along the edge, I can see. You can see some of the ice here. All the kids are playing in the ice and the snow here in the village. I think I got to at least walk through the donut fryer at least one time. Well, I was gonna walk through the donut fryer, but I'll have to come back another time. But looks like between the donut fryer and the Pancake Pantry is the place to be this morning to get some breakfast here in Gatlinburg. Here's the back of the line. Lots of people waiting to go enjoy some breakfast. So we are gonna keep heading down the street. You can see a number of places have just closed the doors and say, hey, we're open. We're just not opening the large entryway doors. Right next door you have Fanny's, which on a cold day you could swing by and get yourself a hot ogle dog. Which, by the way, those ogle dogs smell really good. Some time has passed in the video. I had to stop and charge my phone up. It died on me, so the crowd has picked up and the snow is starting to melt as we're going to be getting into the 40s here. So let's see if we can catch a couple of the snow people before they all melt. Let's see a couple here in the Regan Terrace, like this guy right here. He's still hanging in there. The sun hasn't gotten to him yet. See some more guys over here. You got these snow people still hanging in, enjoying the cold weather. Great photo spot right here. And looks kind of like a little father and son hanging here in the snow that is left. Let's keep walking down the street and see what else we can find. As we're walking down the street, you can see where the fire was earlier this year. The old Pucker's China Bazaar. You can see what was Pucker's and China Bazaar here. It's got a good dusting of snow. Let's keep heading up ahead and check out the construction on the sky lift. A couple more guys here enjoying this snow day here in front of the Gatlinburg Inn. I just figured I'd show you the construction where it's currently at with the new ticketing center for the Skylift Park here in Gatlinburg, right across from the Space Needle. And you got this guy right here keeping the streets clean around the construction across from Sugarlands. I did want to come back here and check out the waterfall at Old Smoky Moonshine over here at the Holler, where they often have live music. There's a look at the Holler here in Gatlinburg. Check out this area along River Road here in Gatlinburg. It's absolutely beautiful. It's all frozen water here close to me, and you got the running water off in the distance, but sun is coming out. All this will start to melt here soon. Here at the Mountain Mile, right next to downtown Flavortown, This waterfall is completely frozen over at the moment. Check out the size of those icicles. Huge. I just got word that Dollywood is closed for the day, so Hannah was supposed to be at her show tonight, so I don't have to take her there. So I might be able to go on a date with Brie since Grandma is in town. But I hope you guys have enjoyed joining us as we've gone out and explored around Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg. So do me a huge favor, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not, we're gonna be doing some giveaways soon and would love to have you join us on other future adventures. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.